G'day YouTube, welcome to Greer's Great Aussie Adventures. I'm Ray, the blind traveller.
I'm Emily, the wife of the blind traveller.
I'm Isabel, the daughter of the blind traveller.
We've been travelling Australia since 2018 now. We've recently decided to share our travels with you guys. So sit back, relax, grab a pen and paper and plan that next holiday. G'day guys, welcome back to another video. In this one I just thought I'd do another review. It's been quite a while since I've done one. I'm not sure if you guys enjoy it, but it's sort of to help everyone, not just our followers. Today I thought I'd do a review on the fridges we use. All three of our fridges are companion fridges. We have the Gen 1, Gen 2 and Gen 3. The Gen 1 is this one here. Obviously looks a bit older. We've had that since 2015, so it's at 6 years now. It's been up the Cape 3 times. It's never been turned off. All our fridges always run. It's really good on power. We had an Engel at the same time when we got this, and this is a lot better on power than it was then. That's why we replaced it with the other companion, the Gen 2. But I can't fault them at this stage. Insulation wise, they're a very thick wall and solid Coolite wall, solid lid. There's no condensation even on the outside, so insulation is really good. While running, I think this one draws about 2.6 amps while running, so over an hour, I haven't worked it out, but it'll be bloody low. Quiet, very quiet. We haven't had any issues. This one's still a 12 240 volt, so it's got the transformer changeover inside, so you actually have 240 and 12 hooked up, and it just selects which one it wants. It did have a bag on it, but in these drop slides, as this sort of comes up and down, it destroys the bags. I'll show you on the other one when we get to it. But yeah, so Gen 1 companion, incredible. If you can come across one second hand, is the only way to get one now, obviously. But if I needed a fridge and there was one of these second hand, I wouldn't hesitate in any way. I'd definitely buy another one. Gen 2 basically looks exactly the same, just where that one's got the black borders, this one goes to the orange border. So this one's still got the bag, and as you can see, the bags gets trashed all from the actual drop down itself. All they really changed, the control panel changed a bit. Other than that, everything stayed the same. You know, once you're onto something good, don't change it. These two models here were, while Companion was in cahoots with Primus, so they're actually the same fridge as the Primus Mammoth. So they had, you know, good base to start with. This one here we had for about 12 months, I think it was, and the fan shit itself. But we rectified that. It was still under warranty. They changed the fan and haven't had a drama since. But it draws exact the same amount of power. Same thing, it's never been turned off. Super quiet. I wish they were running now, I'd show you. But super quiet still. But yeah, so both of these run full time as chest freezers. They're both set at neg 19 all the time. One we just have full of bread, so it obviously works a lot harder than this one. It's always full of meat. And then at the back we've got our beer fridge. This is the new companion, the Gen 3. As you can see, they've completely changed their shape, their appearance, everything. It's more like a Waco sort of look, Dometic or whatever you call it. But we simply went with this because, like I said, we've had such a good run out of those two companions. We didn't want to stray, so we thought we'd stick with their new one. I didn't actually look into it at all to see if it's their design and owned by Companion or whether they've rebadged someone else's product. But this one is extremely good on power. While compressor's running, it's only actually drawing 1.3 amps while running. That's not its hourly use, that's just while running. One good thing I do like about this one, it has got the light. Those two, first and second gen, don't have the light in them. But same thing, it's very quiet. Insulation's not as good. It's a lot thinner in the walls. Like I said, it's more like a Waco. But it's still quiet. It still seems to hold really well. Like a lot of heat comes through this back canopy door, but it seems to hold well. It doesn't run excessively, and you don't get any cold, any condensation through it. So in that respect, insulation must be all right. Price wise, the first one we got, I think full price was $1,100. We got it on sale $6.99 with one of those BCF club things. The second one, the same thing. We waited for it to come down on special, and I think this one was it $5.99? I think it was $5.99, $4.99 or $5.99, not sure. So price wise, can't complain at all, and like, yeah, efficiency wise, like, they've just been incredible. The other good thing I love about them, I know most fridges have them, is the baskets. They've all got baskets in them, and they've all got the top dairy section. I know like Evercool and that have a very similar looking fridge, slightly different dimensions, but they don't have the basket, and I think that's a big downfall. I love to be able to take the basket out to clean it, or you take the basket out, load your beers in, then just lift the whole basket in, so it's trying to reach in all the time. Right, so times that I've had it, like length of time I've had them. So the first generation, the old one, like I said, 2015 we got that. I'm pretty sure it was about October, and yep, hasn't been turned off since. It was a fridge for about 3 years, and then it got switched over to freezer, and it's been freezer ever since. Second gen, we got in 2018, 2017, sorry. Yep, and it's been freezer since the day we got it, and just runs solid. A new little beer fridge, we got that in January this year, so 2021, and it's been just running on zero since the day we got it, so it's run solid as well. But I know it hasn't been long that we've had this one. It's sort of hard to do a review on something that you haven't had for long, but I just thought I'd add it into the review with the other fridges because it's the only one you can currently buy new. So yeah, but those other ones I've had for a few years now. So yeah, basically all 3 generations so far, we haven't been led astray, and I'd buy another one tomorrow. We have no affiliation with Companion. We're not sponsored. We have nothing to do with them. We're just genuinely really impressed by their products. I'm sorry, not by their products, by their fridges. We have had other Companion products that we've not been impressed by, but we won't go there right now. But their fridges, yeah, can't fault them. So I think that sort of covers most things. Actually, I'll just say this one, first gen, so it doesn't really apply anymore unless you've got one, but they actually come with a remote control that goes into a SIG socket, and you can control the fridge completely remote, whether that be in your cab, your caravan, wherever. The Gen 2 has the Bluetooth app. We don't use it, but it has it. And the Gen 3, I'm pretty sure has none of that, but they've all got battery monitoring, low voltage cutouts. The first and second gen had low and high speed compressor settings, so you could speed up and slow down the compressor to suit, you know, if you just went shopping and loaded it, you could speed up the compressor to pull it down quicker. It did draw about an extra amp, so you'd have to account for that, but you could then slow the compressor right down to draw even less power. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed that. Hope it helped you decide. Obviously first and second gen, only option second hand, but if there is one, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd jump on it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos. Just hit that little thumbs up just so we know you're enjoying them. If you got any questions about the fridges or anything like that, just shoot us a comment below. See you next time.